Let's bring in Brendon Julian from Fox Cricket, and really on top of the world yet again, one of the most dominant teams in world sport, you'd have to say, Brendon.
Yeah, good to talk to you, Karen. Look, you're spot on. I think they're the best sporting team, no doubt, in Australia for the last 25 years across all formats, and they are superstars. And they've led the way in cricket and women's cricket right around the world. And I think that's a recognition of Meg Lanning and the coaching staff and a lot of the players that have been involved in this team, not only for the last 5 to 10 years, but also for the last 15 years as well. I think their structures are really good, and their professionalism is outstanding. And full credit to the women's cricket team in Newlands last night. It was great to watch, and they've set the benchmark, and I think that's great because they're inspiring a lot of young cricketers out there to get out there and play cricket, which is what we want.
Indeed they are, and the South African captain herself saying, yes, they are the benchmark. They're annoying, she said, but they are the benchmark that the rest of the world marks themselves upon. Now, the other side of the cricketing story at the moment, bit more difficult for the Australian men's team facing the third test, but there's still a lot to play for, including a chance to lock up the position in the World Test Championship final, Brendon.
Yeah, you're spot on. There is a lot to play for. I think there's a really lot to play for this team in terms of opportunity. You've got a couple of young guys that are playing their second and third test matches. You've got Mitchell Starc coming back into the side. You've got Steve Smith going to captain the side. So there is wonderful opportunity for players that want to stamp their foot on this side and get themselves into this team. You've got Travis Head at the top of the order. Then you've got Renshaw in the side as well. So there's lots of opportunity for this Australian cricket team. You're right. If they lose 4-0 and Sri Lanka beat New Zealand in their series 2-0 in that one, then Australia will lose that opportunity to play in the Test Championship in England. And they'll probably take on India. So it's unlikely that Australia will miss out. But, given the third Test outing on Wednesday night, Kieran, there is a lot to play for a lot of these players in this side.